Turbo
feints and counter feints and sniffing out cards and playing around things. And
yeah, can we just go watch that again? Is that... Here's Timothy Wu versus Ben Stark, and Ben off to a tough start here as Timothy starts things off with the Herald of Anafenza just on turn one, just like, hey, check this out. You ever read this card?
I talked to Ben about this deck right after he drafted it, and he said it was almost awesome.
Almost awesome.
Almost, but it was in fact terrible. It's like he likes the blue-green. Well, he likes the blue-green tempo deck, but the problem was he only came up with 13 creatures, so like he couldn't play his 2 Awaken the Bears. So he's got 2 cancels in the main deck, and he's got the Tusk, the large creature that doesn't have morph, the Loxodon guy.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Tusked
Colostodon. Sorry about that.
No.
2 of those and 2 cancels, and he's just like, if that was 2 Awaken the Bear and 2 real creatures, his deck would be actually awesome. But instead,
and you can see that he's had to take some risks that he wouldn't normally take. In this one, he attacked with his Alpine Grizzly. It got double blocked by 2 tokens. He used Dragon Scale Boon to beat those and create a big threat, but that got throttled. He then followed up with his Hooting Mandrills, which got Arrow Stormed. Yes, and now he's followed up again. So he certainly has the tools. You can see where he's coming from with that.
Yeah, the deck was almost awesome.
And I can imagine that there's going to be draws that are awesome. And there's Cancel doing work for Ben Stark. Not high on his list of cards he wants to play, but it does the job sometimes. And there's another one. Wow. Ben Stark just showing us how it's done. Just cancel everything. This is the deck for cancel, though, I think, right? You can get a presence out pretty quickly and then protect it. I like that.
Sounded like Ben almost had a black splash, too. Like, he had the lands, but he didn't get the creatures. While post-combat Ankle Shanker?
Yes, post-combat 2/2 Ankle Shanker. And feat of resistance to save it.
And to kill the Grizzly.
And to kill the Alpine Grizzly. But a nice follow-up there for Ben Stark. Oh, how did that die?
First strike and...
Oh, he had to block?
Yeah, he blocked. I think Ben's life total was low enough that... pretty sure that was Timothy winning with that Ankle Shanker.
Yeah, he just can't beat that Ankle Shanker then if it survives.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like Ben has a deck with some tools. Mm-hmm. He had like 3 different angles he was playing during the draft to try to stitch it together. It didn't quite come together, but he's managed to get a solid deck out of this. I think these guys are X2.
Okay.
Which I believe this could be to win the draft. I mean, Ben came in at X2, didn't he? No, he came in at X1, right. So yeah. I believe that he's trying to get a 2-1. He's trying to eke out a 2-1 and stay in top 8 contention with a deck that didn't quite come together the way he wanted it to.
Okay. Yeah, it's funny when those type of decks come together, because what ends up happening is I've had this happen where I've played against an opponent and they're just like Smoke Teller into Alpine Grizzly, Savage Punch, make a big creature, and you're just like, wow, your deck's really good. And then in the next game you play against them and they play like Smoke Teller, no creatures for 3 turns, cancel some random thing, and you're like, oh, I see. You got the good end of your deck there.
The 30-card deck would be awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that he had to sideboard the Awaken the Bears is just sad.
And there's a Wind Scout for Ben Stark, but another great start for Timothy Wu here as he's got the Herald of Anafenza. 1-drop into the 2-drop with Leaping Master right into the morph, so pretty beautiful curve here for Wu. Ben Stark, again, we found this, this Jeskai Wind Scout style deck being a little bit behind, and it just the awkward, Weave Fate for Ben Stark. I mean, he does get in for 3 damage here, but he's way behind.
Yeah, he's taking 5. It's 4-1 on creatures.
All right, there's
Hooting Mandrills, that helps.
Okay.
And you can see Weave Fate actually curved into Hooting Mandrills.
Yeah, it set it up for him, but wow.
Smite the Monstrous,
Smite kills it?
Crunch for 7.
Timothy Wu just has all the removal spells for Stark's creatures here. I mean, in game 1 we saw him kill 3. And Stark has had to put the brakes on now and just play
Wind Scout on defense.
And right on curve, Ankle Shanker comes down. This is not going to last much longer. Blue-green does not have a good way to deal with Ankle Shanker either, and Ben just has to extend the hand to Timothy Wu, who beats him in success. I mean, bang, bang.
Yeah, I believe that's a 1-2 for Ben and out of top 8 contention. There's a chance I'm wrong about that.
All right, and that was Turbo Magic.
Right?
We've got more bonus non-turbo magic.
Are we going to hit for the cycle?
Yeah.
We're going to get
let's
all
get
4
over there.
matches.
Check it out. We got Reed Duke
Nice.
versus Craig Wesco.
This is the first time we've hit for the cycle, right? All 4 matches
believe
on
it is.
camera?
Yes. This is the triple. This is the hard one to get. So.
Yeah, the back table one that got moved before game 3. So before game 2.
Oh, this is game. Oh yeah, sure.
This looks like game 2. So
It
they
is
played a
indeed.
super long game 1. We had a spot for them, moved them under the cameras, and now they're playing a super long game 2.
Right, and here's Craig Wesco up a game against Reed Duke's deck, which is sweet. I'm a big fan of his deck.
Yeah, these guys are both 1-1 on pod 1. They both came in undefeated overnight.
Randy, I think we might get a game 3 here. Oh no, maybe not. Butcher of the Horde with Reed Duke on 3 life.
Oh my. Is Reed doing the desperation attack?
Well, I don't know because
He attacked with an abomination.
I see the abominations tapped here. Why would it be tapped? Let's find out. Reed Duke is lining up whatever his play is here. Sidisi's pet to go to
4? That doesn't
no,
sound...
it's more. It's he's got a Trail of Mystery.
Ah.
Can he get out of range?
Hilarious.
He
That's
can get
6.
So he's actually
He gains
1
3
out of
by
range.
flipping the Sidisi's pet.
And what's the follow-up here for Reed? Oh!
Death Frenzy.
That's going to kill at
Lots
least
of
the Pony
things.
Back Brigade and its friends, and I think the War Shrieker
blocked,
too.
right?
Yeah, I think it did.
So Pony Back
Interesting.
kills 4 creatures on Craig's side. Reed loses nothing? He loses the Ripper.
If he flipped the Ripper up this turn, he wouldn't, but it looks like it was already flipped.
Craig, by the way, wisely sacrifices his creatures to the Butcher of the Horde so they don't die to the Death Frenzy, so Reed doesn't gain the life.
Ah, good call.
And shows him a card. Is he showing him Active Treason?
Yes, he is showing him Active Treason.
And Reed said play it out?
Cool, I like the artwork on that one too. Go.
Oh, Trumpet Blast.
It's Trumpet
Trumpet
Blast.
Blast. Shows him Trumpet Blast. Reed had gotten up at where he could survive one Butcher
Wow.
hit. But
So if
Butcher
Craig
plus
would have
Trumpet
overlooked
Blast.
that and just been like, sure, my guys die,
He
that would
gains
not
life
have
from the
worked.
Death Frenzy.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
needed 1 more life, right? It was 5 Trumpet Blast.
Yeah, hit him for
made 7.
Xaxes.
Yeah.
Hit him for Xaxes.
Wow.
Craig hadn't sacked the creatures and had let them die to the Death Frenzy, then Reed would have gotten enough
Super
life gain.
close.